Hello, welcome back. We are continuing with the devotion. We are in the book of Philippians. We're in chapter 1 from verse 3 up to verse 11. Paul writes to this church, which he planted when he was passing through this city. And from verse 3, he says, I thank my God in all my remembrance of you, always in every prayer of mine for you, all making my prayer with joy, because of your partnership in the gospel from the first day until now. And I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ. It is right for me to feel this way about you all, because I hold you in my heart, for you are all partakers with me of grace, both in my imprisonment and in the defense and confirmation of the gospel. For God is my witness, how I yearn for you all with the affection of Jesus. And it is my prayer that your love may abound more and more with love and all discernment, so that you may approve what is excellent, and so be pure and blameless for the day of Christ, filled with the fruit of righteousness that comes through Jesus Christ, to the glory and praise of God. Wow. Paul writes this church, but one of the things that captures my mind, he's praying for this church, but he prays with joy. Some writers, they have referred this episode as episode of joy, but he's writing to this church, and he's saying, I'm writing to you, but I'm praying for you, I'm remembering you in prayer. And it's a challenge for us as believers this week. How are you praying for other churches around? Are you praying for a sister or a brother who is in a place where it's difficult to share the gospel, but he or she is brave enough to share the gospel? How are you praying for that person? But also Paul talks about the partnership, that they have been partnering with this church from the day they had the gospel. They have been a great partnership. But this the partnership Paul talks about, the partnership because they are partakers of the grace. When it comes to verse 7, it is right for me to feel this way about you all, because I hold you in my heart, for you are all partakers with me of grace. How they are partakers with him in grace? Both in my imprisonment, in his suffering, they are with him, either in prayer, but in his imprisonment, we are with him in the defense of the gospel. When the time came to defend the gospel, they are with him, and confirmation of the gospel. And even confirming and advancing the gospel, they are with Paul. As a Christian, I challenge you this week. Whom are you sharing the gospel with? And whom are you praying for? Are you willing to partner or to work with somebody to partner in the way of sharing the gospel, so that we defend the gospel, but not only defending the gospel, so that also we advance the gospel. May God bless you as you also meditate on this scripture this week.